My name is Anna Altbell, and since I was young, Desi's dance studio has been like a second home to me. Dance has always been my favorite language, and Desi's gave me the space to embrace it 100%. Whether it was ballet, tap, lyrical, or ballroom, I knew there were always two things I could count on: supportive instructors and lifelong friends. The confidence and identity I have today are all thanks to my time at the studio.
For more information and to get started, visit desisdance.com.
Live on Swift 98, SVI Media, and the SVI Sports Network. This is Star Valley High School Sports and the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off.
Welcome inside Star Valley High School for continued live coverage of Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network as we open up region play this weekend, and the Braves hosting the Natrona County Mustangs out of Casper tonight. Both teams coming in at 0-0 inside of region play as we jump into the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. Now, these are two teams that want to establish themselves early as a threat in the 4A West, which is completely wide open right now.
It really is. You know, you look at the standings before conference play starts, there's one team that has a winning record in the 4A West, and that's the Evanston Red Devils at 5-4. So these games are huge in conference, just in terms of what could be here in the next 6-7 weeks. And these two teams have a little bit of a history. They played several times the last couple years. In fact, Natrona ended Star Valley's season back in March in that third place game. So these guys have known each other a little bit, and here's another chapter in what's been a fun rivalry to this point.
We'll recap that rivalry as part of our pregame coverage here. The tip-off, we'll have your roundup, your Crimson Corner. We'll also take a look at your records watch and keys to the game. Millie Kazare down on the sidelines. We'll have her with our courtside report as part of our pre-tip-off coverage as well, all presented by First Bank of Wyoming. Region play is here. Star Valley and Natrona boys varsity basketball back in 2 minutes, and the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off on the SVI Sports Network.
At the University of Wyoming, ideas come to life. It's where the spirit of innovation and boundless curiosity fuel our hunger for knowledge. It's where the past meets the present and our students shape a brighter future.
I'm a student athlete.
I'm a musician.
I'm a mentor.
And I'm a cowboy.
The world needs more cowboys.
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You know, you see them at kids sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. You know, these are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
Everyday life is tiring, isn't it? After a long day, aren't you just exhausted? Wouldn't it be nice if you could just lay down on a perfect mattress? Something that feels like it was custom made just for you. Something so nice, it felt like the mattress itself was tucking you in. Now you can with Mountain Valley Mattress Company. See how affordable your next great night's sleep can be in downtown Afton or at mountainvalleymattress.com. The winter sledding season will be here before you know it. Make sure you're ready for the best winter yet by making your reservations at Kodiak Mountain Resort in Afton, Wyoming. The resort is located just minutes away from some of the best backcountry sledding in the Rocky Mountains, regardless of experience. And with plenty of trailer parking and a large complimentary breakfast, there is no place better to stay while you enjoy the Wyoming winter. Book your stay today by visiting KodiakMountainResort.com.
It's almost game time. This is the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off on the SVI Sports Network.
First Bank is your home for totally free checking. Is where free really does mean free. Visit them online at gofirstbank.com or find your local First Bank of Wyoming branch locations in Alpine and in Afton. Duke and Dal here with you this evening as we take a look at your Crimson Corner presented by the University of Wyoming.
And looking at the Crimson Corner, the Braves and Lady Braves wrestlers at the Tiger Grizz Invite. You can watch that right now at SVInews.com and the SVI Media YouTube channel. Indoor track and field there at the Snake River Open at Idaho State University. SVH basketball hosting Kelly Walsh tomorrow. Those games have been moved up. 1 o'clock and 2:30 are the varsity tips. And just recapping the game we just got finished with, the Lady Braves falling to the Phillies 45-29. That's a look at your Crimson Corner, brought to you by the University of Wyoming.
You mentioned the indoor track season starting today. It took all but 1 day for Jace Burton to break a school record.
Yeah, he ran a 9:09 today in the 2-mile indoor. That broke a 35-year-old school record by about 20 seconds. Don't have the exact time, but yeah, he's fast. If you didn't know, yeah. The reigning Gatorade Cross Country Runner of the Year in Wyoming, and also an All-American, placed 17th at the Nike Cross Outdoor Nationals just last month. So, yeah, Jace is pretty fast, and he is continuing his great career.
Crimson Corner presented by the University of Wyoming. Find your reason to be a Cowboy at uwyo.edu. How about the Roundup presented by Sunrise Engineering?
Well, Cheyenne East at Sheridan. Again, that was the place to be with a lot of ranked matchups from WyoPreps.com. Number 1, Laramie and Neil Summers, the Wyoming commit, on the road at Thunder Basin. That's another ranked matchup. Green River at number 4, Evanston. Central is at number 5, Campbell County. Kelly Walsh up the canyon to take on the Jackson Bronx. Mountain View at Lander. Pinedale at Lyman in the Bridger Valley. Had a game yesterday. Big Piney got the better of the Rangers, 64-50 in a Thursday game. And then in 1A, Encampment took care of Encampment at number 4, Cokeville. That's a look at your Sunrise Engineering Roundup.
Creating solutions that work and relationships that last. Visit sunrise-eng.com. Send it down to Millie Kazare in just a moment for the courtside report. But first, let's recap the rivalry between Star Valley and Natrona with Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine.
This one a little closer than the Lady Braves series. I just want to preface this. This is the numbers I've looked up since 1951. In that time, Natrona leads the series 13-10 against Star Valley High School here in Afton. The Mustangs lead it 4-3. In Casper, they lead it 4-3. And on a neutral court, they lead it 5-4. Pretty close, though. That's a look at your rivalry, brought to you by Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine.
Bringing Earth resources to life. Visit Simplot.com. That is Simplot.com. SBI's Millie Kazare is down on the court. And I believe we're going to send it down courtside to Millie for the Miles CPA courtside report, as she had a chance to catch up with Star Valley's Matt Shumway to get his thoughts on the game. Millie.
Coach Shumway said he's really excited for this game against Natrona County. He said it'll be a good test to see where they are and how to practice and get ready for it. He's excited to see how much progress they've made. He's hoping to see good effort and teamwork today. He wants the Star Valley Braves to push the tempo a bit against Natrona and keep them in the perimeter. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Millie Kazare, with the Miles CPA courtside report. Call Miles CPA at 885-0055. Now, how about the Records Watch with Star Valley Disposal?
Well, this is the 24th meeting since 1958 here between these two schools. Looking at recent trends, Natrona won both meetings last season, including that third-place game at state. But prior to that, the Star Valley Braves had won 5 straight from 2021 to 2023. We'll see which way that the scales pivot tonight. That's a look at your Records Watch from Star Valley Disposal.
Residential, commercial, construction, and septic services. Visit StarValleyDisposal.com. Braves look to open up region play with a home win. How do they do so? With the assist to sell keys to the game.
Well, Duke, no free lunch, no easy baskets for the Braves defensively. That's what I'm calling it. Number 2, charge it. I want to see this Braves take at least 2 charges tonight defensively. Key number 3, I think Star Valley, I want them to shoot over 45% inside the arc. And I also want them to hit 75% of their free throws. I think if they do those things, they should put themselves in a good position to win this game. That's a look at the assist to sell keys to the game.
Local agents Ashley Cranny and Mandy Jack have the keys to your next home. Visit assist2sellstarvalley.com. That's assist2sellstarvalley.com. A minute and a half away from your starting lineups to open up region play between Star Valley and Natrona. Let's meet your 2025 Star Valley Braves and your varsity roster presented by Mountain Star Products.
Let's meet today's players with the help of Mountain Star Products. Mountain Star Products, excavation, road building, gravel, sand, and more.
I'm Will Whitford, son of Sam and Lisa Whitford. I'm junior from Wyoming.
Cooper Lancaster, son of Aaron and Anna Lancaster, junior, Smee, Wyoming.
Bryson Neal, son of David and Jennifer McGee and Justin Neal,
Senior, Afton, Wyoming. Swift McClure, son of Brian and Sarah McClure, Senior, Afton, Wyoming.
Dylan Shumway, son of Matt and Emily Shumway, Junior, Afton, Wyoming.
Dane Schwab, son of Dane and Marie Schwab, Afton, Senior. Zach Thompson, son of Kenny and Ginger Thompson. I'm a junior, Star Valley Ranch, Wyoming.
I'm Tate Lawson, son of Keith and Heidi Lawson, Junior, Afton, Wyoming.
Cooper Big Country Lawson, son of Keith and Heidi Lawson. I'm a senior. I play center, Afton, Wyoming.
Zane Hedges, son of Chris and Logan Hedges, Senior, D. Smoot, Wyoming.
That's your varsity roster for the 2025 Braves, presented by Mountain Star Products, Plumbing Supply, Gravel, Sand, Topsoil, and Excavation. Going to send it down to the court to the PA as they honor their Young Fan of the Week here.
For each of the boys' home games. Braves basketball loves their supporters, and we're excited to honor these super fans each night. Tonight's super fan of the night for the Braves game is Chase Martin. Please welcome Chase and show your appreciation for his support of Braves basketball. Thank you, Chase.
A new tradition starting at Star Valley High where they honor a young fan each week, both the girls and the boys, for home games. And Star Valley's Chase Martin, this week's Young Super Fan of the Week.
I love that. That's a cool new tradition. It goes to show you the old traditions are great, but it's always nice to add a few as you go along.
Also going to recognize our officials who are helping with the game this evening as well.
This is a statewide thing, Duke. They did the same thing at the duel for the wrestlers on Tuesday against Rigby, just really trying to show the officials that we appreciate the job they do before everybody starts yelling at them about the job they do.
All right, that'll do it for the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. Looks like we are going to have the national anthem, and so we'll send it down to the court with the help of Hastings Ace Hardware and the national anthem.
Star Valley High School Pep Band.
National anthem played by the Star Valley High School Pep Band as we wrap up the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. Again, your better banking experience is here. Check out First Bank's upgrade to online and mobile banking at gofirstbank.com. And now the starting lineups first for the visiting Natrona Mustangs. Coming in at number 3, a sophomore, 6.1 points per game, is Carter Cox. Number 4 at 13 points per game is Josiah Coleman. A senior, number 21, 2.5 points per game, Taze Turnbull. A junior wearing number 23, 3.5 points per game is Gavin Paddock. And finally, a senior, number 30 at 13 points per game, Tanner Hagar. Head coach Kurt Paddock for the Natrona Mustangs coming in at 2-6 overall, 50.4 points per game, 11th in 4A, while allowing 54.9 points per game, 6th in the 4A classification. And now the starting five for the home Star Valley Braves, presented by Mountain Star Products.
Braves wearing those home whites tonight, trimmed with crimson and gold. The 6'4" junior wearing number 0. That is Will Linford. Number 1, a 6'2" junior. That's Cooper Lancaster. This is the healthiest Cooper's been all season long. Had that broken collarbone in the playoffs for football. 6'4" senior wearing number 3, Bryson Neal. Number 5, a junior, that's Dylan Shumway, leading the Braves in scoring at 12.9 per game. He's hit 23 pointers on the season so far. And rounding up the starting lineup, a 6' senior wearing number 44, that is Zane Hedges. The Braves coached by Matt Shumway, assisted by Aaron Lancaster, as well as Mark and Ben Hale.
Star Valley coming in at 1-7 overall, averaging 46.8 points per game, 13th in the 4A class, while allowing 52.8 points per game, 5th best defense right now inside of 4A. As we go at it to open up the region conference schedule, Star Valley and Natrona in Afton tonight. It's going to be Will Linford to go for the opening tip-off against Natrona's Josiah Coleman.
And talking to Coach Shumway earlier in the week, he says the way Natrona plays, they play a very frenetic, almost chaotic style, especially on defense, and it'll be up to the Braves to see if they can kind of corral that.
Linford wins the opening tip back to Lancaster, and Star Valley has the first possession of the game on their home court. We're underway between Star Valley and Natrona. Braves and the Mustangs. Lancaster top of the key, works it backside to Shumway. He'll work it to the left side post, drive, stop halfway down, and kick it back up top to Hedges. One dribble pass to Lancaster. He gets in the lane, hesitates, drives, and scores. Cooper to the rim for 2.
Good start there for the Braves. Cooper's really got the opportunity to be one of the best finishers in the state. Shows it off right there.
Star Valley in a half-court trap on defense to open up the game. Natrona able to break it and set up their half-court offense. Hagar pass down low to Turnbull. Up top and around the arc they go. Back to Hagar for a deep 3 that's in. Tanner hits the early triple from well beyond the arc.
He's a 32% shooter from out there. He hit 18 coming into the weekend.
Hedges drives, loses his footing, and falls down. They're going to say he tripped himself up. No foul and out of bounds.
Here's the last sequence where Cooper Lancaster is going to drive and finish.
1 minute into the game. Star Valley still in the half-court trap defensively. They trail it by 1, 3-2. Hagar feeds to the elbow to Cox. Now a jumper on the baseline. No good. Rebounded by Cooper Lancaster. Star Valley basketball. Lancaster across the half-court line. Sets the offense with a pass to Hedges. Zane goes right post. Pull up jumper down the free throw line. No good. From the free throw line is missed. Hagar on the rebound. Natrona basketball. 1 and done for the Braves. Natrona quickly down the court. Left side to Paddock. He can't get up a shot from the baseline. Works it back up top and around the arc. Right side is Cox. Nothing there. Flick over left side. Nothing for Paddock again. Wants to drive but clears it back outside to Hagar. Slows things down and resets.
I did the JV game at the PA level, Duke, and Cox is a good shooter. He's a good athlete.
He has it now, top of the key. Bounce pass to Hagar. Quickly into the corner. 3 from Coleman. Too strong, no good. Rebounded by Lancaster. Quickly to front to Hedges. In transition at the rim. Too strong, no good. Rebounded though, and the putback is in. A board and a bucket for Will Linford to retake the lead.
And that should be Will's bread and butter. Playing defense and getting putbacks. That should be his mantra this season.
5:50 to play in the opening period. Down low again to Coleman. He's fouled at the rim, and it's good. Josiah Coleman to the Riverside Dental free throw line for the and 1.
It's an impressive drive. Here's that last sequence. You can see Hedges couldn't get it to go. Linford with the rebound and the putback. Here on this other end, though, Josiah Coleman with a strong drive to the hoop. As you can see, puts it up and in and draws the foul on Linford. Chance to get the end 1, and it's too strong.
Missed it. Long rebound is pulled in by Shumway. Saves it to Hedges before falling out of bounds. Star Valley basketball now trailing by 1 after the Coleman bucket. 5-4, 5:36 to play in the opening period. Hedges works up top to Shumway. Passes left side as Lancaster drives back to the rim. Too strong that time. Rebound missed by Lancaster, but tipped to Linford. Missed by Linford. Tipped to Lancaster, and Cooper finishes. Back and forth we go. A seesaw game to open things up. Here's a 3-ball on the way from Paddock. Bounces on the rim, no good. Ricochets out of bounds. Star Valley basketball.
Here's that last sequence. Cooper saw the English spin off the rim. Will gets just enough on it. Cooper comes back, doesn't give up on the play, gets another basket.
Star Valley with the ball in a 1-point lead. 5 minutes to go in the first period. Up 6-5 across the half court comes Hedges. Works to Shumway. Deep on the right wing. Hands off Lancaster above the corner. Dribbles down baseline, back to the rim, tries to flick it up top, ball tip loose, taken away by Hagar on the steal. He goes out in front, all the way down the floor to a sprinting Paddock. He missed the layup, rebounded by Star Valley. And then a foul, out of bounds off of Natrona.
Here's that last sequence. The outlet pass was there, probably should have had the layup, just his momentum carried him a little too far ahead. Kneeled with the rebound.
Star Valley goes to Lancaster on the inbound. Cooper to the free throw line, down the post, stops, leans into it, floater, hooked it up, no good. Tip ball, rebound, pulled in on the run by Cox. He'll bounce to Coleman, and he scores again with the foul. In transition, Josiah again at the rim and back to the line.
Whoever's going to play defense on Josiah Coleman tonight, you got to get over there and take a charge. He hits the ground pretty hard there. Thankfully, he's young and pops right back up. But another and one opportunity for Coleman. We haven't even played 4 minutes yet. Foul on Bryson Neal, his first.
Natrona back to the Riverside Dental free throw line where they retake the lead by 1, up 7-6. 2 team fouls on Star Valley, and the free throw is good. Make it 8-6. 4.5 to go in the opening period of play.
Coleman with 5 points already.
Mustangs on defense. Brays with the ball. Hedges double team to the backcourt. Picks up his dribble. Passes to the outlet to Bryson Nild. He's across the timeline. Works Shumway. Quickly down to Lancaster. Left side wing. Fakes a 3. Back up to Shumway. Holds at top of the key. Drives. Dishes. Hedges. He's at the free throw line. Back to Lancaster. 3 down the barrel. Off the side rim. No good. And it's going to be saved by Linford in the corner somehow. 2 Natrona Mustangs were there. Linford flicks it up top. Now down to Hedges. And missed the shot underneath, but he's fouled.
Boy, Zane was kind of stepping in post holes down there in the paint. It was knocked out of his hands. He's able to somehow tromp his way through there. Look at this save from Will Linford. Good hustle. Great camera work by our floor crew. And Hedges will go to the line. That foul went against Hagar. First personal, first team foul.
Free throw is short, no good. 1 more to go. Star Valley trailing by 2, 8-6. Exactly halfway through the first period. 4 minutes on the clock. 2 team fouls on Star Valley, 1 on Natrona. Second free throw is good, makes it 8-7. Braves down by a point.
First point of the night for Hedges.
Mustang basketball. Hagar across the half-court mark. Runs the offense against the Star Valley zone. Shumway picks him up on defense. Hagar works to the free throw line. Quickly back outside to Paddock. Lobs back to Hagar on the opposite end, and he'll take a 3, but steps out of bounds.
Oh, wow.
He hit the 3, but he was so far behind the line, he put his heels on the out-of-bounds line. And it gives it back to Star Valley.
Well, Braves dodge a bullet there because Hagar was in.
Lancaster drives, dishes to Linford over his head, but saves it back up top. Able to find Nield, and he'll slow things down. Goes to Shumway. Shumway hands off Lancaster, and Star Valley will slow the tempo down. Hedges finds a seam, drives, kick out. Extra pass, Shumway open 3, wing left, good. You know he does. Dylan Shumway, another 3-ball.
Nice pass from Bryson Neal. He was looking elsewhere and passed it over to Dylan.
Star Valley retakes the lead, up 10-8 now on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. 3 minutes to go in the first period. 6th lead change of the game already. 2:57 and counting. On the outside, bounce down to Turnbull, spins, kick to the baseline, jumper from Hagar, rattled it in to tie things up at 10.
Tough shot. Hagar's got 5. Coleman has 5.
Hedges in the backcourt for the Braves. He'll come across the half-court line. Defense picks him up, works it over to the left side, passes to Neal, makes a nice move to the rim, blocked but a foul. What a quick step, faked right, took it left. Defense had to foul to recover.
Hagar didn't really care for the whistle. I think he thought it was clean. There's a look at that last triple from Shumway. Wyoming National Guard 3-pointer for Dylan. Here on the other end, Hagar picks up his 2nd personal. Neal to the line for the first time tonight.
Here's the shot, bouncing on the rim and no good from the charity stripe. Remains 10-all.
That's something to watch, Duke. Hagar's our leading scorer That's second personal with 2:33 to go in the first quarter. That could cost him some minutes tonight.
Cooper Lawson is just subbed in. Will Linford subs out as Neal will hit the second free throw. And another lead change makes it 11-10. Braves on top by 1. Mustang basketball. Cooper Rogers is subbed into the game. He's going to take the dribble across the half-court line. The zone defense picks him up. They'll work the perimeter. 2:20 to go in the first period. Star Valley ahead, 11-10. Rogers, right side wing. Works to Coleman. Fakes, drives, shot fading, good on the right post.
He's been tough. He's 3 for 3 from inside, from driving his way to the rim. He's got 7 points.
12-11, another lead change. Natrona on top now by 1. Star Valley in the half-court offense. Hedges finds Lancaster. Lawson, right side of the key, back to Lancaster, goes to Shumway, deep 3 left wing, hit it! A Wyoming Army National Guard triple, second of the period for Dylan Shumway.
He's 2 for 2, 6 points.
Lead back to Star Valley now by 2, 14-12, 9th lead change of the game. Natrona almost throws it away, but it's tipped out of bounds.
Here's that last sequence on the Fall River propane replay. Cooper dumps it off to Dylan, gives him a little space there, and Dylan hits his second three-pointer of the quarter.
Inbound backcourt, Cooper Rogers. Braves lead it by 2, up 14-12, 1:18 to go in the first. Gavin Paddock flick up top to Cox. Works it to the left side, Rogers. Zone defense rotating with the basketball. Carter on the Cox on the right side. Now left side, Paddock fakes a 3. Can't drive in. Up top. Ball tipped, picked up. Natrona still has it. Now Coleman. He wants to spin and get into the paint, but can't. Long possession for the Mustangs. Right side is Rogers. Clock down to 51 seconds. To the corner is Turnbull. Up top again, ball stolen by Shumway. On the run, 2-on-1, Dylan to the rim himself. Left hand, left side, and in. Still in a score, 16-12 for the Braves.
8 points now for Dylan.
Now the Mustangs down to 33 seconds before the end of the period. And a travel call given to Gavin Paddock of Natrona. And the ball back to the Braves.
Here's the last sequence on the Fall River propane replay. Dylan does a nice job here. Doesn't panic. Does a good job on his angle, using the rim. Left hand, his middle school PE teacher would be so proud.
Dylan Shumway across the half-court line now. 26 seconds to go for the Braves, trying to add to a 4-point lead as they're on a 6-0 run. Here's down low to McClure, and a block call given to Natrona's Josiah Coleman. As Smith spun around and Coleman falls down, they get him for the block.
Natrona bench felt like that should have been a charge. So they're going to talk to the officials. It doesn't go their way this time. Coleman picks up his first third team foul. No shots.
Inbound to Lawson. Back to McClure. Shumway spin, shoot 3. Front rim, no good. Rebounded by Lawson. Goes to McClure. Jumper on the elbow, no good. Lawson on the rebound, and he flicks it up, no, but a foul. And that puts Big Country to the Riverside Dental free throw line. 2 shots with 7.4 seconds remaining in the first.
Multiple offensive chances there because of the offensive rebounds. And Big Country to the free throw line, where on the season he is 0 for 3. Come on, Cooper. You knew better than that.
It's going to be the 4th team foul on Natrona as the free throws left short by these offensive linemen commit to the Wyoming Cowboys.
Pretty neat there. Cooper going to see if he can get Jay Savell and get the Pokes back to a bowl game next year.
Second free throw off the rim, bouncing no good. Rebounded by Josiah Coleman. Natrona at the half court with 4-3. Coleman spins, lost the ball, picks it up. Shot at the buzzer, no good. And that will take us to the end of one, where we saw 9 lead changes in the opening period. But after it settles at 16-12, Star Valley. Second period after 1 minute break on SVI.
For 18 years, Miles CPA has been your trusted partner in Star Valley, blending experience and expertise to support our community's financial needs. With a combined 75 years of experience, our dedicated team includes 3 skilled CPAs, along with 3 specialized bookkeepers. We're thrilled to welcome Amanda Wilford, our newest CPA, to the Miles CPA family. Together, we offer unmatched services in bookkeeping, payroll, business consulting, and tax preparation. Your financial success is our priority. Miles CPA, always a strong supporter of Star Valley Braves sports and activities. Go Braves!
Live coverage of Braves basketball continues now on the SVI Sports Network.
Coach Shumway has his team up by 4 after the first period, starting the second, 16-12 on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard.
Braves shooting well in that first half. Something else, Duke, again, just jumping off the stat sheet to me, the Braves out-rebounding the Mustangs 9-3 in that first quarter. So we'll see if that continues. Typically, things kind of even out. Braves picked up several of those right there in that last possession.
It is going to be Mustang basketball to open up the second period of play, and Star Valley with a 4-point advantage, up 16-12. Across the half-court line, slowly comes Cooper Rogers as he goes to Garrett Paddock. Working around to Cox, left side wing, cross-court pass to Paddock. He'll take the shot for 3, high off the back rim, no good, and Lawson gets the big rebound. He goes to Lancaster, who's fouled in the backcourt. Cooper 6'4", he probably doesn't have a big vertical, but when you're 6'4", you don't really need that much.
Well, and he knows he's a big dude, so he's going to occupy his space, so to speak.
Here's McClure, pass up top and around the arc they go. Into the game is Thompson. Zach goes down to Lawson, bullies his way to the rim, and country for 2.
First basket of the night for Cooper. He's got 3 rebounds as well, so he's come in and done a good job here off the bench.
18-12, largest lead of the game for either team now. Braves by 6, 7:13 to go in front of their home crowd. Second period, working around to Rogers. Right side up top now, Cox. Garrett Paddock. Up top again, Rogers. Swing passing around the arc. Defense rotating over now. Coleman in the corner. Now a 3-ball. Rogers, good.
Ow.
Cooper Rogers deep on the right wing to silence the home crowd in a 3-point game.
And there was a hand in his face, too. Nothing but net.
Now it's 18-15, 6:45 to go, second period. Star Valley basketball with the lead. Left side, Thompson takes a few dribbles to the elbow, lost the ball, picks it back up, back out Lancaster, shot fake, side steps, now goes to McClure, top of the key, feeds it down to Lawson. Cooper on the post, had it knocked away, recollects, and back out again to Thompson. McClure, corner, now baseline, feeds it to, again, Lawson, lost the ball and picked up by Natrona. Mustangs have a steal and possession.
Into the ballgame, Duke, on that last dead ball, Lincoln Lydiard, number 2, a junior. He had a good game today, too, at the JV level.
Carter Cox, top of the key, goes right side to Rogers. Bounce to the elbow, right side to True, and into the corner again to Coleman. Now they'll slowly pass around the arc. Working it around to the left side post, now baseline, back up top, key. Rogers again, 3, got it again. Back-to-back Cooper Rogers, and we're tied at 18.
3 of 6 from the arch are the Mustangs now.
McClure, left post, kick, corner. Thompson, 3, no good. Rebound loose out of bounds, and last touched by Natrona, stays with Star Valley. It was actually Lincoln Lydiard who subbed in and took the 3-ball.
Said Lincoln, he's a good-looking junior. He had a lot of good plays in that JV game, so we've seen that a couple of times tonight.
Finds a turnaround jumper shot, good for Cooper Lancaster, and the lead back to Star Valley, 20-18. 5:25 to go, second period. Able to find left side Rogers. Coleman on the elbow, hands off to Cox, and he'll step back and reset the offense. 2-point Star Valley lead.
You better know where Rogers is.
Just one foul. Yeah, one foul called in this period so far. It's been given to Natrona. Here's a nice spin move down the post, lean into the rim, blocked but with contact. And that's going to stop the clock at 4:58 to go, second period.
And that is on Lincoln Lydiard. Here's that last sequence. You can see Lincoln passing here to Cooper. Turnaround jumper is good.
Going to be the second team foul.
And at the free throw line, this is Garrett Paddock. Garrett on the season, 7 of 15 from the line. According to wildpreps.com, we'll see how things go in conference play for him. He'll get 2 shots.
Clock is stopped at 4 minutes 58. Actually, the first team foul. Natrona with 1, Star Valley with 1. The first is good. 1 more to come.
First point of the game for Garrett Paddock. If you're noticing some of these names, Paddock, Rogers, these are younger brothers, I assume, or cousins of guys who were seniors last year. Tanner Hagar, however, he is a returning player from those 2 matchups between these 2 teams last season.
Chance to tie the game for Garrett Paddock, the freshman, and the free throw is good.
That's not fair.
Right?
It's not fair to be good enough to play varsity as a freshman.
Garrett hits them both, and it ties the game at 20. 4 minutes, 55 seconds to go. Still second period. 20 all. Star Valley basketball. Hedges works it left side. Corner 3 away. No good. Ball knocked up and saved. Knocked out of bounds, and it's off of Star Valley. Looked like McClure might be able to get up there and save it, but couldn't quite.
That far corner hasn't been kind yet. That one just kind of 50-50 ball going the Mustangs' way this time.
Chance for Natrona to take the lead. 4.5 to go before halftime. 1 team foul apiece. Outside is Gavin Paddock, a junior. Crossover move for Rogers. Back to Hagar for 3, no good. Ricochet rebound, still up for grabs, and tracked down by Garrett Paddock for the board. Now Gavin. Reset to Rogers. And this slow, methodical offense for Natrona works around the arc. 4 minutes to go. Dribble drive for Gavin. Can't get to the rim. Slows and pulls it back out to Hagar. 3:55 remaining. Crossover move. Rogers can't get to the rim. Finds Garrett Paddock. And around the arc they go again. Still 20-20. Dribble drive on the angle. Shut down to the baseline. Back outside to Rogers. Ultra long possession here for the Mustangs. Now a deep 3. Hagar, no good. He was on the wing and had his heels on the out of bounds line. Rebound to McClure across the half court line. Star Valley basketball tied at 20 still. Shumway jabs, looks back to the coach, who shares the same last name.
Shares the same house.
Yeah. Zane Hedges drives left post, kick out. Dylan Shumway, 3 left wing, off the rim, no good. And there's going to be a foul call underneath, or was it outside? No, they're going to get Star Valley on a foul here.
It's a flop warning on Dylan Shumway. Maybe trying to draw a foul on to shoot 3 free throws, and the officials said, I'm not buying it. That's a warning.
Comes with 3:09 to go in this second period. Still tied 20 points apiece. Just 1 team foul on Star Valley, 1 on Natrona.
So I believe if he gets another one of those, that's a technical foul.
Mustang ball. Across the half court line comes Rogers. Sets up on the right wing. Pass to Hagar. Works left side to Gavin Paddock. Fakes left, passes right. Again, patient offense for Natrona. Ooh. Hagar goes down. Rogers went down. He seems to roll his ankle. He's back up again. Has the ball now, top of the key. Wants to cross over. He looks okay. Still has it. Backdoor bounce pass to the rim and in. What a pass to Hagar. And a timeout taken by Coach Shumway with Natrona back on top, 22-20. 30-second timeout on the SBI Sports Network.
Plan to visit Alpine, Wyoming, January 31st and February 1st for the annual Alpine Winter Jubilee. This winter event includes a free hot dog roast, light parade, family movie, children's activities, snowcross races, and snow sculptures. The event caps off with casino night with proceeds going towards local scholarships. For the full schedule of events, visit alpinewy.gov. That's alpinewy.gov for the Alpine Winter Jubilee, January 31st and February 1st.
Time to go back to the court with more live coverage of Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
Coming out of the Star Valley timeout at 22-20, Natrona leading Star Valley by 2:27 to go before halftime. Now that was the 10th lead change in the game. Natrona's gone on a little run here in the second.
That was an absolutely beautiful pass from Cooper Rogers to Tanner Hagar.
It is Star Valley basketball coming out of their own timeout. Still 4 remaining for Coach Shumway. Lancaster subs back into the game. He's being pressured at the half court. Spins across the timeline. Top of the key and passes over to Bryson Nield. The Braves have their original starting 5 into the game here now to close out the second period. Hedges to Shumway. Top of the key, deep 3, short, no good. Saved by Hedges, but into the hands of Natrona. Mustangs on the run. Coleman sidesteps to the rim, no good. Lancaster on the board. He's double teamed to the baseline, put his shoulder down and tries to bounce it, but it's kicked almost up onto the track.
Don't do that.
And out of bounds.
Soccer season ain't for another couple months. That shot, I don't know if it was affected, but good hustle from Zane, but Hagar doing a good job here and keeping possession. Now it's Star Valley ball, though.
Braves trailing now by 2. Minute 44 before halftime.
Braves had a good start from distance, Duke. I think they've kind of fallen in love with that. I'd like to see some attack to the rim here from Cooper, probably.
And he does just that. A little floater in the lane, leans into it. Shot's no good, but he draws the contact and will go to the line.
I had to hurry and spit it out before he did it, so I look smart. The foul's going to go against Turnbull, his first personal. And the second team foul on the Mustangs. Cooper to the line for the first time tonight on the season. He is a 67% free throw shooter, but he missed the first month of the season, I should say.
Average just improved a little bit as that first free throw was good to pull Star Valley to within 1.
Cooper now with 7 points, 4 rebounds.
Carter Cox back in for the Mustangs. Rogers comes out. He had a scary slip, Rogers did, on that just before that big assist. Popped up and is okay as Cooper hits the second free throw, tied at 22.
Yeah, that one could have been a lot worse. Looks like he's maybe it hurts, but he's not really showing it.
22 all, minute 25 to go before halftime. Star Valley Natrona in Afton tonight. First 4A West game of the season. Here's outside to Coleman. He had a hot start to the game. He's been quiet here in the second. Now a bounce pass down low to Hagar. Ball knocked loose on the court and a jump ball call. Arrow favors Star Valley.
I'm not sure how Zane and Hagar got tied up down there like they did, but here's a look at it on the Fall River Propane replay. You always see something different, don't you?
Yep. Still tied at 22. A little backcourt pressure on the inbound put on by the Mustangs. Hagar stays with the dribbler across half court as Hedges will set the offense. Under a minute to go. Ball tipped, loose, taken away by the Mustangs on the run. Turnbull has to slow down. Defense was there. Now they'll run the offense with 47 seconds in the lane. Hook shot is good for Gavin Paddock.
Boy, I don't know who was supposed to have Paddock right there, but he basically had a gift, and Natrona retakes the lead.
24-22. Down to 35 seconds. Hedges on the post. Spin again. Works it back outside. 3-ball. Nailed. Good. Bryson Nield, the right wing. Wyoming Army National Guard triple to retake the lead.
Good job of Zane. He was kind of losing his footing down there. Pass it out to the open Bryson for the assist, and Nield knocks it down.
Makes it 25-24. Natrona content to take the last shot of the half with 10 seconds on the clock. Hagar, 7, now 6, has a screen, takes the 3, off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Nield, goes to Cooper, has a three-quarter court, that's blocked at the buzzer. Maybe could have got a foul call on that, but they don't give it to him. And we go to the half in a 1-point game. Star Valley 25, Natrona 24, and the Star Valley Health halftime show on the way in 2 minutes on the SBI Sports Network.
Feeling overwhelmed by managing your finances? Simplify your life with First Bank of Wyoming. We offer a full range of banking services, all under one roof. From checking and savings accounts to loans, mortgages, and rewards credit cards, we've got you covered. Plus, our convenient online banking and top-notch mobile app put you in control of your finances anytime, anywhere. First Bank of Wyoming, the only stop you need for all your banking needs.
In the game of life, you don't want to fumble your internet connection. Silver Star is here for you. Whether it's game time or homework time, Silver Star won't fumble when you need us. No more lag, no more buffering, no more drop connections. Get connected today at silverstar.com and experience fast, reliable, fumble-free internet. Silver Star, your connection, your way.
My best friend just had a birthday party at the Fun Zone in Afton. It was so cool. We got to play basketball, ping pong, and foosball. We were able to bring our own Nerf guns and even watched a movie on a giant projector screen. For my next birthday, I want to have my party at the Fun Zone too. Mom said the Fun Zone will also work great for my sister's wedding reception in a few months and next summer's family reunion. For reservations, visit svfunzone.com.
Live coverage of Star Valley Sports on the SVI Sports Network is made possible by TerraPower, a nuclear innovation company. The Right Company, your local siding and gutter experts. Call Ready Mix, located north of Afton. Miles Beverage, proud to sponsor Star Valley Sports. Hillam Orthodontics, generations serving generations since 1966. And by Star Valley Glass and Lock, automotive, residential, and commercial glass.
Halftime coverage is made possible by Star Valley Health, supporting individuals, families, and our community in achieving their best health. Visit starvalleyhealth.org.
Star Valley Health halftime show on the SVI Sports Network, where it's 25-24. Star Valley with a 1-point halftime lead over the visiting Natrona Mustangs. The Star Valley Brave Cadets performing here at the half. The state cheer event is next weekend in Casper, and so the Brave Cadets looking to hopefully bring back some more hardware. We are recording this entire performance, and the Assist to Sell halftime showcase will be made available online and at the SVI Media YouTube channel and the SVI social media pages as well. Wish the Brave Cadets and the Star Valley cheerleaders best of luck next weekend at state cheer. Now, what a fun first half that was of Natrona Star Valley. Back and forth we went all game long.
Quite honestly, it was exactly what I was expecting. I really thought both of these teams are going to come in, and both the teams, I feel like, are better than their records show, and they realize what an opportunity it is to try and start conference play 1-0, especially if you're the Braves at home. But yeah, I expect another second half just like the first.
Let's dive into that number deep in the stats with the Battleson Brothers Flooring Carpet One Home and Floor halftime battle stats.
Well, first for the Mustangs, 7 points apiece for Tanner Hagar and Josiah Coleman. Also 6 points for Cooper Rogers on a pair of 3-point baskets as well. 2 points for Gavin Paddock and 2 points for Garrett Paddock. The Mustangs had him 6 of 10 inside the arch, 3 of 9 from beyond the 3-point range. The Braves out rebounding the Mustangs 13-5 on my stat sheet. Maybe I missed a couple, I'm not sure. 3 of 4 from the free throw line in that first half for the Mustangs. The Braves shot 6 of 11 from the field, 3 of 10 from beyond the arc. Leading the way, Dylan Shumway and Cooper Lancaster, 8 points apiece for those two. Bryson Neal with 4, Will Linford with 2, Cooper Lawson with 2, and Zane Hedges with 1. The Braves, as I said, with a significant rebounding advantage. I only had the Braves with 1 steal, though, in that first half, and 4 of 8 from the free throw line. That's a look at your halftime battle stats.
Presented by Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home. Quality, price, and service located a block south of the Arch in Afton. That is Battleson Brothers Flooring. Again, state cheer next weekend. Now the Star Valley cheerleaders getting a chance to perform. We are recording this full performance, and we'll have it uploaded courtesy of Assist to Sell. And the halftime showcase next weekend is state cheer. Braves lead at 25-24. Let's see if we can give away some swirl with your halftime trivia question.
And our question tonight, how many times have Star Valley and Natrona County gone to overtime? Use our text-in number, 307-203-4637. The first correct answer wins themselves a gift certificate. I'd spend it on crumble cookies, but that's just me. So make your guess and see if you win.
203-4637. First correct answer wins the gift certificate. You can use it on crumble. You can use it on the soup of the week. You can use it on froyo. You can use it on whatever you'd like at Star of 89 Swirl in downtown Afton. It's 25-24. Braves up by 1 with a Star Valley Health halftime show on the SBI Sports Network. Back in 2 minutes.
Feel a burning in the back of your heel or lower calf that worsens with activity, you may have Achilles tendonitis. This often occurs as the result of repeated movements of certain sports, such as running, tennis, or basketball. Dr. Andrew McCall at Alpine Foot and Ankle is your local expert for Achilles tendonitis treatments and many more foot and ankle problems. To learn more and to schedule a consultation, visit alpinefootанdankle.clinic. That's alpinefootанdankle.clinic.
For the last 40 years, my goal was to move to a place like this. And so now I moved here. I couldn't really do much of anything.
He's relatively young for hip arthritis and was limited significantly because of the pain. We decided that the best course would be proceeding with a hip replacement.
It was easy. It was just, I know it sounds strange, right, when you know what they do. One of the greatest things about moving to Star Valley has been Dr. Linford and Mountain West Orthopedic.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, it's not only about mining phosphate for production of crop nutrients that support western U.S. farmers and ranchers. It's about supporting our employees, neighbors, and local communities and their families. From providing quality competitive jobs to being an active partner in our local communities. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine. Passion for people and supporting local families by bringing Earth's resources to life.
While the Bank of Jackson Hole has grown over the years, our commitment to our clients and their financial well-being remains the cornerstone of our business. With responsive local decision-making and a true appreciation for the health of our community, our vision is to provide a banking experience that is all about you, the client. When it comes to navigating the local landscape, Bank of Jackson Hole has proven year over year that we know the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Halftime coverage is made possible by Star Valley Health, supporting individuals, families, and our community in achieving their best health. Visit starvalleyhealth.org.
Star Valley Health halftime show. Of course, Star Valley Health had a big weekend last weekend, cutting the ribbon and opening up the expanded services at their Alpine Clinic. You can now find a cardiac cath lab, emergency room, operating services, all in Alpine in the expanded Alpine Clinic of Star Valley Health. Find the details at starvalleyhealth.org. Let's see how the Braves have done so far with those assists to sell keys to the game.
Well, key number one, Duke, was no free lunch. I feel like in a lot of the games so far this season, the Braves have given up way too many layups. I really can't think of any in that first half. I would have liked to take a charge here and there. That's key number two. Thought they had an opportunity to do that. Still looking for my two charges out there. Key number three, shoot 45% from inside the arc. Right now, I've got them at 54.5, so that's pretty good. And then 75% from the free throw line. Right now, I've got them 4 of 8, so some work to do there. So far, so good. 1 point lead here for the Braves at the half. That's your assist to sell. Keys to the game halftime check.
Local agents Ashley Cranny and Mandy Jack have the keys to your next home. Visit assisttosellstarvalley.com. That's assisttosellstarvalley.com. And let's see if we have a winner of our halftime trivia.
And our question was tonight, how many times have Star Valley and Natrona County gone to overtime? And the answer was 0. I was kind of sneaky. Maybe it'll happen tonight. Way this one's going.
We did have a winner. Phone number ends in 0065. 0065. Congratulations. You won the gift certificate from Swirl. We do have Millie Kazare down on the court for the Miles CPA courtside report to get Coach Shumway's thoughts on the first half. Millie.
Coach Shumway said he's pretty content with how the first half went. It was good to see some shots finally go in, he said. He's telling the boys they need to be tighter on defense in the locker room. He hopes to see more ball movement in the second half. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Millie Kazare with the Miles CPA courtside report. It is tax season. Get your best results possible with the help of Miles CPA in Afton and Alpine. Call 885-0055. That's going to do it for our Star Valley Health halftime show. It will be Mustang basketball to open up the second half of play, trailing Star Valley in Afton by a score of 25-24.
We talked about how many lead changes there were in that first half. Duke might be one right here.
Mustangs have Carter Cox, top of the key. It's a very patient, slow offense.
I'll be honest, it's been different than what I was expecting.
Here's Hagar. He'll step back, top of the key. Flick to the left side to Paddock. Hands off. Coleman. Again, Hagar back up top. 3 from Cox down the barrel. Side rimmed it, no good. Rebounded though by Natrona. Kick it back out. Another 3 on the way. Too strong, no good. Fight for the rebound. Ricochets and saved before it goes out of bounds by Gavin Paddock. Feeds it down to Coleman. Spin, shoot. Missed again. This time the rebound to Star Valley.
Tough sequence there for the Mustangs.
Hedges on the rebound. Drives, kicks, corner. 3's on the way, no good, but there's going to be a foul before the shot.
Looks like they're going to get Zane Hedges.
Offensive charge on Zane.
First personal on Zane, I believe. First team foul here on the Braves. Here as we start the third quarter.
Comes with 7:03 to go in the third. Star Valley still up 25-21. Here's a steal by Star Valley. Shumway on the run. Has Hedges down there. Shumway to the rim. And good. A steal and a score for Dylan Shumway.
It's the second time we've seen him do that tonight. He's up to 10 points.
27-24 now, a 3-point lead for the Braves. 6:46 to go in the third period. Mustangs work around the arc. Now they go down low. Turnaround jumper in the paint. Missed by Cox.
That's a tough one for the Mustangs. He did everything right except make the basket.
Linford on the rebound, and there's going to be a ball out of bounds. We'll stay with the Braves. They'll inbound in front of their own bench. Hedges will trigger it in, bounces to Lancaster above the left corner, takes the 3-ball and hits it. A Wyoming Army National Guard for Cooper Lancaster, the triple.
First make of the day from beyond the arc for Cooper. He's got 11.
And suddenly the lead, 30-24. Missed shot on the other end, rebounded by Cooper, dribbles behind his back across the timeline, up the right sideline. Lancaster works it to the left side to Shumway. Dylan will hold the ball and slow down the tempo. Now Hedges up top of the key. A 6-point Star Valley advantage, up 30-24. Braves have opened up the half on a 5-0 run. Work it to Hedges. Up top, Neild drives to the rim. Offensive charge call again, this time on Bryson Neild.
Could see that one coming. That's a good job by Tace Turnbull. He was set up waiting for that, and Bryson ran him over.
Ball goes back to the Mustangs with 5:52 to play in the third.
Just my 2 cents, Duke. I mean, I know that's a hard call to make, but sometimes it feels pretty evident, and I agree with that one.
2 team fouls on Star Valley, none called on Natrona in the first couple minutes of the third period. Still 30-24.
And they've both been offensive fouls. Interesting.
Ball movement up top for the Mustangs. Patton True gives up the ball. With it is Turnbull. Works it left side, outside Coleman. Turnbull takes a 3. Too strong, no good. Rebounded by Neild. Bryson has the dribble across the half court. Feeds to Hedges behind him. Free throw line back to Neild. Lancaster, Linford, left side of the key, spins, pivots to the rim, left hand, good. Great footwork for the junior. Will Linford extends the lead to 8.
Double move for Will.
A 7-0 run to open the half for the Braves. Their largest lead of the game now, 32-24. Forces a timeout by Coach Paddock. And the Braves lead at 32-24. 5 to go in the third. Back in 60 seconds on the SBI Sports Network.
Western is a fantastic option when it comes to higher education. We're awarded consistent upper rankings year to year from entities such as University HQ, College Factual, and Intelligent.com. But don't just take their word for it. Listen to what our own students had to say about why they love Western.
The sense of community that this campus has.
Intramurals are always fun in my opinion.
They like all of the instructors and the coursework.
The tuition is very affordable.
I have awesome teachers, they're personal and great.
There's always an adventure when you're here.
It's the SVI Sports Network with Duke and Dow and live coverage of Star Valley basketball.
7-0 run for the Braves to open up the third period. They lead at 32-24 against Natrona. It is Mustang basketball, under 5 minutes to go in the third. Work it to the right side to Paddock, coming out of the Mustang timeout. Paddock has it to the right side to Olsen, who subs in for the first time today. Gives up the basketball to Hagar. Back down to Olsen. Shot fake goes up, and that's going to be a foul. Olsen with a huge shot fake. Got two Braves up in the air, and take your pick on which one you want.
And you got to love that all of his teammates came to help him up right here afterwards. You know the old saying, if you're going to foul, get your money's worth, and the Braves did on that one. Holy cow.
They give the foul to Linford?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was Cooper and Neal down there.
So did I.
But they put Linford on the board for his second.
Third team foul for the Braves, too, so 4:44 to go.
Free throw was no good. No, it was good. It was in, yep. And that ends the Star Valley run. Second one no good. Hedges on the rebound. Makes it 32-25. First point of the half as Hedges goes coast to coast and lays it in. He had the rebound and went all the way to the other side rim.
Zane, very capable. You've seen him really get some varsity time going back to his sophomore year.
34-25. Lead is now 9, largest of the game in favor of the Braves. To the right side is Hagar. Jabs left, dribbles left, gives it up to Olsen. Passes above the left corner to Gavin Paddock. Dribbles into the lane, step back, no shot, passes Hagar. Thought about a deep three. Hedges is with him. Can't dribble, drive in. Now passes right side corner to Coleman. He's been quiet since that opening couple of minutes. Coleman has the ball now. Works it over to the left side.
Bryson is on him defensively.
Dribble drive take to the rim. Ball on the hip. Shot no good. Loose ball picked up by Hedges for the rebound. Out in front to Lancaster on the run. Cooper flicks it to Shumway. Corner three. Doesn't take the shot. Instead Hedges. Left side Neal. Wing. Three. Yes! 2 extra passes, and Bryson Neal, the Wyoming Army National Guard, 3 ball falls to make it a 12-point Star Valley game.
I love that kind of ball movement. Nice job there to keep it rolling. Dylan could have taken that shot. Felt like they could work it a little more. Ends up getting a three-pointer for Bryson Neal.
37-25. Braves on a 12-1 run, and Natrona throws it away into their own bench over the head of Olsen and out of bounds.
Here's that last sequence. Shumway to Hedges to Neal for 3.
Roman Erickson, the sophomore, subs into the game for the first time for Star Valley. Comes with 3:15 to go.
Roman is he's a dang good player, and he's played a lot of varsity minutes. We'll see what he does here in his first action tonight.
Lancaster finds Roman. Erickson holds it on the right side wing, goes to Neal. Passes to Lancaster up top, has a screen from Cooper. Lawson. Hands off to Shumway, deep three left wing, off the mark, off the cylinder. Flying in for the rebound is Erickson and almost saved it, but stepped on the line, out of bounds.
We saw Roman get a lot of varsity time with some guys hurt early. Here's that last sequence on the Fall River Propane replay. Roman trying to save it, and they're going to say foot on the line. But again, I watched the JV game. He was arguably the best player in that game. He's very capable.
Natrona has been held to a free throw in this third period. Their only point with 2:30 left to go. Now there's a jumper made by Josiah Coleman. We'll see if that gets him and his team going. That's the first field goal of the period with 2.5 to play.
Coleman now up to 9 points in the game.
37-27, lead down to 10. Lancaster to Shumway, right side wing. Up top again is Lancaster. Quick pass left to Erickson. There's going to be a foul away from the ball, offensive. And it looks like it's Bryson Neal, another foul on Bryson.
The Braves have 4 team fouls in this quarter, and 3 of them have been offensive. Here's that last jumper from Coleman here on the other end. That's actually going to be foul number 3 on Neal, team foul number 4 in the quarter with 2:13 to go. I don't think Bryson cared for that much, but the officials were right there, very emphatic.
He'll have to sub out with his third personal. McClure will sub in. Braves on defense, switching over to the man-to-man. Up by 10 with 1:50 to go in the third period. Deep three from Hagar, good down the barrel. Little life now for the Mustangs on a 5-0 run to cut the lead to 7. Lancaster coast to coast, and he splits the knee down the paint and ends the run. And a timeout taken by Coach Shumway and the Braves. 39-30 Star Valley with 1:40 to go in the third period. We'll take the 60-second timeout, return after this. 30-second timeout after this on SVI.
Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic have been serving the local community for over 25 years with residential, commercial, and construction services, along with porta potties and septic pumping. Please remember to always bag your garbage before placing it into your can. Even the smallest breeze can cause garbage to scatter everywhere as it is being dumped into our garbage trucks. For service and questions, visit starvalleydisposal.com. That's starvalleydisposal.com.
We are Western Wyoming's leader in live coverage of high school sports. This is the SVI Sports Network.
Welcome back inside the Crimson Cathedral opening weekend of region basketball in the 4A West. Star Valley Natrona, 9-point Braves lead with 1:40 to go in the third period.
I like that little bit of strategy from Coach Shumway. The Mustangs making a push. You answer with that layup. You get the timeout, kind of kills the momentum. You refocus your troops and see where you go from here in the final 90 seconds.
It's Natrona possession. Garrett Paddock able to find Cooper Rogers. Right side to Hagar. Erickson on him defensively. Hagar tries to back him down, gets caught on the baseline. Somehow finds Rogers on the outside. Drives now, dishes down low. Nothing there. Ball loose, picked up by Roman Erickson. Star Valley basketball. Great defense by the Braves. Erickson on the right side hesitates, drives, kick, corner three. Lancaster off the back rim, no good. Lawson has the rebound. Natrona wanted the push off. They don't give it. Lawson drives the baseline and runs over Coleman, and Coleman's called on the block call.
The Braves haven't had the offensive calls go their way in this quarter, but I think they got one this time, at least by visual there. Cooper showing the difference between football and basketball.
Star Valley keeps possession. Inbound to Big Country on the outside. Goes to Shumway. Drive on his hip to the rim. No good. Hits the deck. No foul. And it's Natrona basketball. Mustangs back the other way with Cooper Rogers on the handle. 50 seconds to go in the third period. Rogers spins, falls, gets the pass away in time. Hagar now up top to Gavin Paddock. Still no shot and 40 seconds remaining. Working it around the arc. Now Hagar. Three. Good. Whip the net. Lead down to 6, 39-33.
13 for Hagar. That ties the game high with Lancaster.
Shumway looks to answer, and he does. A left wing three. Another Wyoming Army National Guard triple to answer to make it a 9-point lead.
13 now for Shumway.
Hey, guess what? Dylan can shoot.
Yeah, he can. He's 3 of 7 tonight. He showed that last year even as a sophomore, that he can get streaky from 3, and he's been dialed in tonight.
Here's 5 seconds. Rogers drives, kicks through at the buzzer from Coleman. No good. Airballed it to Cooper Lancaster, and we head into the fourth quarter with a 9-point Star Valley lead. 42-33 Braves. Back in 1 minute on the SBI Sports Network.
Lincoln County School District Number 2 Transportation Department is hiring bus aides for the current school year. Earn extra cash while helping out the students. Starting wage for bus aides is $16.75 per hour. No experience is necessary and all training is paid. To get started and fill out your application, visit lcsd2.org and click job openings. That's lcsd2.org. Click job openings. Become a bus aide and enjoy a great way to earn some part-time cash.
Have you heard how you can earn some extra cash from Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union? Bring us any new or refinanced auto, ATV, or RV loan, and we will give you 1% back in cash. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union, OAC, member NCUA.
B&H Auto in Afton has been serving the Star Valley community for over 10 years. With a qualified and trained staff, you can trust B&H Auto for brakes, maintenance, repairs, tires, and more. That's B&H Auto on the north end of Afton. Service you can ride on.
This broadcast is owned by SVI Media. Any use without prior written permission is prohibited.
Star Valley breaks the huddle heading into the fourth quarter with Lydiard, McClure, Cooper Lawson, Lancaster, and Hedges on the floor. And this will be the fourth quarter presented by High Country Solutions. Star Valley leading it by 9, 42-33 against visiting Natrona. Lydiard works it to the right side and back up top to Lancaster in the corner front court. Now drives, dishes behind to Lawson, spins in the lane, can't go for the shot, kicks it out to Lydiard, takes the left wing three, off the mark, no good. Rebounded underneath by Josiah Coleman. Coleman on the run across the half court for Natrona. Bounces right side to Garrett Paddock in the corner, goes baseline. Bodies fall, no call, and it's going to be a missed shot, rebounded by Natrona in the lane. Spin, shoot, scoop, up, and no. McClure has the rebound, swatted out, but recollects it. He's covered on the baseline, dribbles away from the pressure, and McClure across the half court. Wants to run, stops, rolled his knee, twisted his knee. McClure's down. The three is good. Cooper had a three, but McClure is down. Ooh. Lancaster hits the three, but McClure was driving in and just got his knee caught, and he's on his feet and limping off the floor.
It could be an ankle. No, he's not going to speculate, but that's a tough one for Smith. He's actually up, so I mean that's good, but boy, that looked painful.
He's limping to the trainer's table, but he's able to at least get over there on his own power.
Had a couple of those tonight. He had that near ankle rollover from Rogers in that first half, and tell you what, human body. These kids put out quite a show, but it can be hard on the body.
Well, amidst all that, Lancaster hit the three in the corner, so Star Valley's up by 12 again, 45-33.
Yeah, the Braves now 7 of 17 from beyond the arc, 41%.
Natrona basketball on the other end. There's going to be a foul on Erickson. He got a little too up in Rogers' face.
First on Roman, first team foul on the Braves here in the fourth quarter.
Stops the clock at 6:48 to play in the High Country Solutions fourth quarter. Rogers with the dribble, works it to the right side to Paddock. Bodies collide in the lane, and there's going to be a foul away from the ball. This will go against Star Valley. Two quick ones on the Braves.
Cooper Lawson going to be whistled for, wow, his first? Sorry, I didn't mean to sound that surprised. Oh, yeah. Just ran him over. First personal on Big Country.
Leave no doubt, right? 6:35 to play. Ball moving around the outside perimeter here for Natrona, trying to dig in a 12-point deficit against the home Star Valley Braves. Turnbull on the right side wing, up top to Rogers. Whip around the arc. Coleman has the ball stolen away by Lancaster. Cooper one-on-one, blocked from behind, but the follow is there by Erickson. That's why you go help. Big block by Rogers, but Roman Erickson gets the ball back and scores. Here's a feed in the lane on the other end. Score with a foul. Taze Turnbull in the lane will go to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
First basket of the night for Turnbull. Here's that last sequence. See, Cooper gets a steal. Coleman recovers, pulls the LeBron on him, gets the block. But as you mentioned, Roman Erickson doing exactly what you're coached to do and follow it up to get the layup here on the other end. Turnbull with the basket, and the end one opportunity is no good.
Rebounded by Lancaster, remains a 12-point Star Valley lead. 6 minutes to go in the High Country Solutions fourth quarter, 47-35 Star Valley. Braves have already surpassed their average scoring with 6 minutes remaining. Ball moving around the outside for Star Valley. Lancaster makes a move, splits the D to the rim. Nobody's fouled. Contact called against the Mustangs, and that puts Cooper Lancaster to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
That'll be on Tanner Hagar. I've got that as his third. It is first team foul on Natrona with 5:41 to go in the quarter, in the game. Lancaster back to the free throw line. He's 2 for 2 tonight. That one no good.
3 team fouls on Star Valley. That's the first foul called on the period against Natrona. Score remains 47-35 from the Riverside Dental free throw line. One more shot for Lancaster. Seconds missed, but rebounded by Hedges. Extra possession for the Braves. See if they can burn some clock. Erickson to Hedges. Star Valley up by 12. Bounce down low to Lawson, but stolen away by Rogers. Natrona on the run. Out in front to Coleman. To the rim. Blocked by Lancaster. He returns the favor. This time it goes out of bounds. As the crowd erupts, Cooper swats it out.
Crowd likes that. Crowd knows exactly what you were just saying, dude. Coleman swatted Lancaster. He goes up and gets this one. Ball possession will stay with the Mustangs.
5:24 to go in the fourth quarter. Mustangs inbounding on the baseline. Lob up top, dangerous pass, but corralled by Gavin Paddock. Roman Erickson is on him defensively and passes the ball to Rogers. Top of the key. 5:15 to go in the game. Braves still leading by 12, 47-35. Here's a move from Gavin Paddock, stops on the elbow, goes back to Rogers, pull-up jumper mid-range, good.
When he has taken his shot, he has been right on. 8 points for Cooper Rogers.
Cuts the lead down to 10, 47-37. Lancaster hits the deck. He loses the dribble, stolen away. Hagar on the other end lays it in. A little run here for Natrona and another timeout by Kirk Paddock. Lead has been cut down to 8 now, 47-39. 4:50 to go. Back in 60 on the SVI 30. Back in 30 on SVI Sports.
Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home is clearing stock with massive discounts. Right now, while supplies lasts, find select LVP and carpet 50% off. Battleson Brothers also has over 8,500 square feet of hardwood, normally $7.99 per square foot, but currently just $3.99. And choose select tile for just $1.99 per square foot. Come see the flooring professionals, located 1 block south of the Arch in Afton.
Price, quality, service, Battleson Brothers Flooring.
Your leader in local coverage of high school sports. This is the SVI Sports Network.
Back after the Natrona timeout, 4:50 to go. Mustangs still alive here, 47-39. Star Valley on top with the basketball.
A couple of baskets there for the Mustangs, including off the Star Valley turnover. So, yeah, Coach Shumway wanting to see if he can kind of stop that momentum in its tracks. But here comes Natrona full court press.
Zane Hedges has it in the backcourt. He's tripped up and fouled. That's just the second team foul called against the Mustangs. Comes with 4:46 to go in this fourth quarter.
Here's a look from our floor cam. It's going to be foul number 4 on Tanner Hagar, so that's something to watch as well.
Hedges again in the backcourt. Defense picks him up, but he spins across the timeline. Hands off to Lancaster. He's being covered by Coleman. Now the defense switches. Lancaster makes a move to the top of the key, goes back to Erickson. Clock rolls down to 4:26. Braves have no reason to rush a possession as Hedges is fouled by Coleman, reaching across the body to stop the clock at 4:24.
You know, the flip side of that, though, is the Mustangs kind of had a foul. I guess technically they still do have a foul to give. Third foul on Coleman personally, but they can afford to be a little more aggressive.
Hedges double teamed on the inbound, outlets to Erickson. Roman drives, dishes down low, back outside. Hedges open 3, shots away, too strong, no good. Rebounded by Coleman, and it's Mustang basketball. Big possession in an 8-point game. Coleman gets fouled in the corner. He's knocked down to the court, stops the clock at 4:07 to go.
Here's that last sequence. Foul will go against Roman Erickson, second personal, 14 foul. So the Mustangs in line to shoot free throws from here on out. And that, what was it, a 13-point lead? Felt so secure just a couple minutes ago, or 12, and now it's down to 8, and the Mustangs have the ball and will be at the line the next foul.
Works at left side, ball swatted, loose, but pulled back down by Hagar. Screen set, that's going to be an offensive foul on Gavin Paddock. He lowered his shoulder and leaned into that screen, and they're going to call that one.
Oh, excuse me, I thought it was going to be on Hagar. I apologize, you were right on that. First personal on Paddock.
Start by the basketball now after the offensive foul called against Natrona. Their 4th foul, so now they have none to give. Both teams with 4. Shumway drives, kick out. Lancaster fakes the 3, kicks into the corner, and up and around the arc they go to burn more clock with an 8-point lead and the time down to 3:33.
It's that fine balance, Duke. You want to use a clock, but you don't want to be so stuck in your offense that you forget to score. You can still go get a bucket.
Shumway takes the 3, bouncing on the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound, picked up by the Mustangs. Natrona basketball on the run is Paddock. Gavin to the rim, shot is up, no, but he is fouled by Lancaster. Clock is stopped now at 3:14 to go. That puts the Mustangs in the bonus and 2 shots off the foul from the Riverside Dental free throw line.
Second personal on Cooper, and at the line now is Gavin Paddock for the first time tonight on the season. 2 of 8 in limited attempts in varsity action, according to wildpreps.com. That one's short.
Keeps the lead at 47-39. Both teams with 3 timeouts remaining. That foul puts Natrona in the bonus. The next foul on Natrona puts Star Valley in the bonus. Second free throw on the way and good. Timeout taken by the Mustangs. Coach Paddock calls a full 47-40. Star Valley on top, 3:14 to go in the fourth. 60-second timeout, SVI.
I'm Nabe. I operate Teton Truss. We build roofing trusses, floor trusses, wall panels, and affordable homes. My relationship with Bank of Star Valley is very personable. I can call down to Thane. We're on a first name basis. I think Bank of Star Valley also uses character as well as credit score when it comes to making decisions. My dad once told me, going into business, you need a personal relationship with your banker, and I get just that.
Get ready for a real good time at Star Valley Station, your go-to spot for big screen thrills, strikes, and slices. Step into our movie theater and immerse yourself in the magic of cinema. But that's not all. Unleash your inner bowler at our fantastic bowling alley. Then treat yourself to mouth-watering pizza that will have your taste buds cheering. It's entertainment galore at Star Valley Station. Come on over and let the fun begin.
Live coverage of Braves basketball continues now on the SVI Sports Network.
Coming out of the Natrona called timeout, Coach Paddock has 2 remaining, and it is Star Valley basketball. Braves lead it by 7 now. 47-40 is the score.
Got to take care of the basketball and hit your free throws.
Natrona comes out in a full court press. Hedges in the backcourt. Still behind the timeline. Defense picks him up to double team him, and now he passes to Shumway. Crossed half court. Hedges. Natrona picking up the intensity on the perimeter defense. Lancaster will step back, pick up the dribble, and bounce pass over to Nilm. Shumway splits the D, loses the ball, picks it back up, and back out to Linford. Hands off again to Shumway. Linford. Hedges in the corner. Shumway up top. Lancaster makes a move, splits the D to the rim. Block call, shot no good. That is going to be a 2-shot foul against Natrona, and Cooper Lancaster will go to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
This is that last sequence that they called the offensive foul on Paddock. Here on this end, that's going to be a foul on, I believe, Cooper Rogers, his second. And Lancaster back to the line. He missed his last 2. This one's good. 17 points in the game. That's the game high.
There's one more coming from the Riverside Dental free throw line. 2:39 remains, 48-40. Stays 48. Free throw's no good. Rebounded by Natrona. Mustang basketball trailing the Braves by 8. Star Valley has Gavin Paddock at the elbow. Stops, kicks it back outside. Nice backdoor pass. Shot no good, though, by Josiah Coleman, who's fouled. He hits the deck. And that's going to put Coleman to the Riverside Dental free throw line for 2 shots.
Bryson Neal, that is his 4th. It's a beauty of a pass. A lot of contact there. Bryson committing the foul, his 4th. And to the free throw line is Josiah Coleman. He's 1 for 2 tonight.
First free throw is good.
On the season, Coleman shooting 74%. That leads the team. That's who you want there if you're the Mustangs.
Has one more with the lead down to 7. 2:21 to play. 4th quarter, free throw. Too strong off the rim, no good. Rebound ricochets to Hedges, who's fouled quickly to stop the clock at 2:19. And now Zane all the way back down the floor, and he'll have 2 shots from the line.
Turnbull going to pick up his 3rd personal, I believe. Zane to the line now, where he is 1 of 2 tonight. And on the season, 70%.
Free throws up and away, and good for Zane.
4 points, 5 boards, 2 assists for Zane on my stat sheet.
Look at those battle stats with the lead back up to 9 in favor of Star Valley. Nope, sorry. Yep, now it is 9. I knew he was going to hit it.
You were just projecting.
That's right. 50-41. Braves leading the Mustangs. Natrona County basketball. Outside is Hagar. Holds the ball low. Drives now, dishes to Rogers. Lost the ball, picked up by Lancaster. Cooper with the steal. Neal across half court. Shumway in the corner. Dribbles back up top. Under 2 minutes to go in the game. Lancaster drives, dishes down low to Linford, who scores. Great find from Lancaster to Will Linford, who got lost by the defense. And 2 points and a timeout taken. 1:48 to go. Braves back up by double digits, 52-41, back in 60 on SBI.
Are you ready to join a legacy of service and adventure? The Wyoming National Guard invites you to be a part of something bigger. With us, you can serve your state and nation, all while pursuing your dreams. In the Wyoming National Guard, we ride for the brand and fly for the brand. Embrace the opportunity, make a part-time commitment, and become a guardian of Wyoming's future. Join us today and be a part of a tradition like no other. Your journey begins here.
Here's Duke Dance, Dal Erickson, and the SVI Sports crew with more live coverage of Braves basketball.
Coming out of the timeout taken by Star Valley, once again, Smith McClure left the game with a knee injury. He's on the bench, but on the end of the bench, ice on his left knee. And it looks like he is done for at least this game.
That last basket, Will Linford gave him 6 points. Yeah, I hope it's not bad for Smith.
Natrona basketball, minute 35 to go in the game. Mustangs need quick points, down by 11. Here's a baseline jumper. Beauty of a shot from Cooper Rogers on the baseline behind the backboard.
He hasn't missed a shot on my stat sheet tonight. 4 baskets, 10 points.
Lancaster dribbling behind the timeline, and a timeout will have to be called to avoid a 10-second violation. Let's keep it here for this timeout.
This is not an easy shot either. He kind of has to slip past Cooper. He's got the side of the backboard. Look at that. And nothing but net. Swish.
Comes with a minute 22 remaining in the fourth quarter. Star Valley's up by 9 now, 52-43. This is a 1-point game at halftime. Star Valley went on that 12-1 run early in the third period, and that's pretty much been the difference the rest of the way up to this point.
Yeah, that was the Braves. The Mustangs have cut it to 7, I think, as close as they've got. But the Braves have been able to answer tonight. They've hit enough free throws. They've hit a couple of threes. And defensively, I feel like they stepped it up too after kind of things got sloppy at the end of the second quarter. And really looking for each other tonight as well. You've seen that on several plays tonight.
Of course, Star Valley will be back at home tomorrow against Kelly Walsh, who's up in Teton County tonight to take on the Jackson Bronx. Right now, trying to close out the game against the Mustangs to get a first conference win as they open up conference play against Natrona.
Also want to just give a shout out to our camera crew tonight, Duke. There's been some awesome angles tonight, some great shots on the replay, and they do an amazing job. Our producer is mediocre at best, and camera crew bails him out constantly.
Here's the High Country Solutions fourth quarter continuing after the timeout. Star Valley breaks the press this time. Neal across half court, ball tipped into the backcourt. It was tipped.
That's over and back. Oh, what? Oh, you're saying it was tipped?
I thought it was, but it went out of bounds anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Let's take a look at it here.
Yeah, it was, I don't know.
Official saying over and back, so turnover here, and the Mustangs a chance to cut this to a 3-possession game. I guess technically it is a 3-possession game, but.
Right now a 9-point difference. Once again, Rogers, he's at the hot hand, tries that same shot on the baseline. No good this time. Ricochets out of bounds, and it stays with Natrona. They'll have it with 1 minute, 5 seconds to go. 2 timeouts remaining for Coach Paddock. 9-point difference on the scoreboard in favor of the Braves. Inbounding is Carter Cox. Looking, and able to inbound to Coleman. That's Hagar. can't get to the rim. Back to Rogers. Spins. Now goes to Coleman in the lane. Tough shot contested. No good. Fight for the board, and it's going to be a Star Valley rebound with a foul. Will Linford gets the rebound and will go to the Riverside Dental free throw line for 2 shots.
That was a man-sized rebound there for Will Linford. Did a good job battling through some contact and ends up getting a foul for his troubles and gets himself to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Foul was going to go against Gavin Paddock, his second of the night.
Clock is stopped at 53.5 seconds remaining. Both teams into the bonus.
6 points, 4 rebounds for Will tonight.
Missed the front end of 2 shots. He'll have 1 more.
Dylan, no doubt, giving him some good advice, saying put it through the hoop this time.
Well, he listened.
Hey, it worked.
Got it to go, and the lead up to 10. 53-43, time running out against the Mustangs. Up top is Coleman, spins on the elbow, bounces back to the outside. Cox drives in the lane, shot blocked but contacted and fouled. Stops the clock at 40 seconds remaining. And the Braves will put the Mustangs to the free throw line. Carter Cox will take 2 shots.
First foul on Shumway. Cox to the line for the first time tonight. And he comes into tonight's game 55%. High arcing shot is good.
Cuts it back down to a 9-point difference.
And I've got that as his first point of the game tonight. Chance to get another.
Second shot is good. Got them both. 53-45 now. Full court press remains. Star Valley goes half court pass. Dangerous, but able to find Neild. He's alone at the rim. Missed it, but fouled. Cooper Rogers had no choice but to come up and foul, or else it was just going to be an easy layup for Neild, and now he's to the line.
It's the definition of a good, strong foul there for Rogers. You don't want to give up the layup. Going to make your opponent go make those free throws. They are talking a bit, though. I don't know if it's a friendly talk or if it's a, hey, don't hit my guy talk. I have no idea.
First free throw is good. Extends the lead back to 9 with 33.9 seconds remaining in the game.
Bryson with 8 points tonight. Chance to get 9 here.
Second free throw does just that. Makes it 55-45. And Star Valley in good position here with just 30 seconds remaining in a 10-point lead. Rogers down to the right side. Tries to bounce the baseline. Out of bounds. Nope. Saved, but into the hands of Star Valley. Hedges with it. He'll dribble away from the defense into the front court. Clock down to 18-17. Kick up top to Shumway, and now the Braves are going to try and hold the ball and milk the final seconds of the clock. 9 seconds. Natrona not fouling. 6 seconds. 5 seconds. Hedges has the ball ripped away. Just a little bit extra there as the time ticks off. There is a foul call. They're going to get Hedges on that. And it was kind of game over at this point, but still going to put Cooper Rogers to the Riverside Dental free throw line for 2 shots.
First attempts of the game for Cooper. I'm assuming this is going to be the last 2 he's going to shoot.
Free throw is good.
He's had a good game tonight, I feel like, shooting-wise. If you're talking about just hitting shots, him and Hagar, they hit their share tonight, just not enough of them on the scoreboard.
Second attempt is also good, makes it 55-47, but just an inbound play. And again, there's a scuffle at the end. Hedges had the ball, and there's a benches clearing. Everybody was going over. Natrona's able to pull their guys out. Hedges took exception to what was happening. One of the parents from the stands actually came in to break it up. Shumway's over there. But the game was over, and Natrona kept forcing the issue down the stretch, and Hedges did not like that at all. Coach Paddock is hot. Well, officials are there to clear things out. The game is over, 55-47 at the end.
Yeah, kind of an ugly finish right there. The Braves going to come away with the win, 55-47, and pick up their second win of the season and 1-0 in conference. Hopefully they can work through this on the handshake line.
Yeah,
you know, remember when this was a thing? Was it last year, the year before? Should the handshake line still be a thing? You're dang right it should be. You got to work through this, and as guys, usually we're only mad for about 5 minutes, so hopefully it it doesn't carry over in anything else other than that.
Well, Coach Shumway and Coach Paddock just getting some final words to clear the air as well at the end, but the Braves do hold on, and they advance with the win today. Star Valley will jump up to 2-7 overall, but 1-0 inside the 4A West. The Mustangs drop down to 2-7 themselves and are now 0-1 inside of 4A West region play. Your final score, 55-47. Silver Star post-game coverage on the SVI Sports Network. Take flight to faster Wi-Fi with Silver Star. Find the details online at silverstar.com. We'll see if we can get Millie Kazare down on the court with Coach Shumway. I don't know if we'll get his thoughts on this one or not, but in the meantime, Dal, how about your post-game battle stats?
Well, the first for the numbers for the Mustangs, 3 players in double figures for Natrona County. Tanner Hagar leads the way for NC with 15 points. He was 3 of 6 from beyond the arc. 12 points for Cooper Rogers.
All right. Sorry, Dal. We're going to send it down to the court. Millie is with Coach Shumway now for the Miles CPA courtside report. Millie, take it away.
Hey guys, yep, we're here with Coach Shumway. So, it was quite the physical game tonight, Coach. Talk about how you feel the season has gone so far and what it feels like to win your first conference game.
Yeah, we had a really tough preseason, and we did that on purpose to try to prepare us for games like this. We have a good conference this year, and so we got to be ready to battle every night. Proud of the kids for how they played today.
And talk about your seniors for a moment. What kind of impact do they play on your team?
Well, they have 4 years of experience at this point, so they've seen a lot of stuff, and we expect them to set an example and play hard every day, and they're doing a good job of that.
Yeah. All right. Good luck on tomorrow's game.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's Millie Kazare with the Miles CPA courtside report. Coach Shumway's thoughts after that one. Now let's jump right back into your battle stats.
Hagar with those 15. Cooper Rogers at 12. He was 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. Josiah Coleman finishes with 10 points and 5 rebounds. The Braves had a significant rebounding advantage on my stat sheet, 26-13. I'm doing that in real time, so don't take that as gospel, so to speak. 44% from the field for the Mustangs, 5 of 14 from beyond the arc, that's 36%. 10 of 15 from the free throw line, 67%. The Braves got 17 from Cooper Lancaster. Cooper also had 8 rebounds. 13 for Dylan Shumway. He hit 3 3-pointers. 7 points for Will Linford. 9 for Bryson Neild. 5 for Zane Hedges to go with 5 rebounds. 2 points apiece for Roman Erickson and Cooper Lawson. The Braves shoot 63% from inside the arc. 7 of 19 from distance for 37%. 10 of 18 from the free throw line, 56%. And they pick up a win here to go 1-0 in the 4A West.
That's your Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home post-game battle stats. Quality, price, and service. Located a block south of the Arch in Afton. That's Battleson Brothers Flooring. And again, your final score, Braves with the win, 55-47. Dal, how about your player of the game presented by Star Valley Skidoo?
I really feel like Cooper Lancaster made some huge plays on both ends of the court tonight, offensively and defensively. And he ends up leading the Braves in points and rebounds. So I'm going to go Cooper here, 17 points, 8 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 assists, and a blocked shot on my stat sheet for Cooper Lancaster.
Congratulations to Cooper, the Star Valley Skidoo player of the game. Top quality products combined with excellent service standards. Visit StarValleySkidoo.com. That's StarValleySkidoo.com. So the Braves get the win. They're 1-0 inside the 4A West. They'll try and go to 2-0 tomorrow, Dal, against the Kelly Walsh Trojans, who will be here in Afton.
Yeah, and just an FYI, if you missed the updates that we've made throughout the week, those game times have been changed from the original schedule. Varsity girls at 1, varsity boys at 2:30. We, of course, will have those games for you, but just FYI there, they love to have you here on a Saturday afternoon and help fill these stands, but should be another good one there between Star Valley and Kelly Walsh.
That it will be. That's it for the Silver Star post-game report. Find Silver Star online at silverstar.com. Your final, Braves with the win, 55-47. Lady Braves tomorrow at 1, boys at 2:30 on the SVI Sports Network.